Look at that.
Hi! Oh my word! Oh my word!
I can turn this here. Just speak really loud. No, don't touch me.
Yeah. Yeah, I got it.
What did you say? I'm like, yeah, no. Yeah, I'm not following it. Just say what you want. Yeah. I'll say what I can.
Yeah, that's why.
Are you going to test afterwards?
No, I'm going home. I'm going to sleep.
That's fair.
I'm almost 40. We
Don't go to tits.
no, we value our sleep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's valid.
Yeah. We also have our puppies at home. I think they would wonder
Oh.
what's going on.
Do you have pics of your puppies?
I do, but we'll catch up.
Oh wait, the card is
Wow, I have not turned around for a while. I should probably.
Okay. Yeah, I know. I'm like freaking out. I don't know why. I'm like, I used to read at a poetry group all the time, and now I'm like, wow, I haven't read in months. It's fine. I'm gonna like voice crack the entire time and be like crying on stage, but it's fine. That's what Mike said. We're all friends.
That's right. Yes. That's exactly what Em said to me too, because I was just freaking out about 5 minutes ago. So.
Oh, okay.
Just calming down.
Calm down, everyone.
So I will greet everybody. Welcome in. We'll be starting the ceremony here in just a few minutes. Thank you, Cindy. Hey, Chris. Hello, everybody. Like the cameras and the moment of silence.
Okay, so you'll come out as well.
Yeah. When it's time to read the words, and ask each person.
Okay.
Hello. Hello. Hey, everybody. So, thank you all for coming. My name is Ricardo Galavis. I use any and all pronouns, and I'm the Associate Director here at the Milwaukee LGBT Community Center. And when we were, obviously trying to do something for this very important day, I wanted to reach out to our trans and gender nonconforming support group facilitators and ask them what they wanted to do and how they wanted this night to unfold. So tonight it really belongs to that group, and one of the facilitators and a friend of the center and just an amazing volunteer and just person to be around, someone that I've gotten to know very well over the past year or so, and someone that you probably all know. They are really going to be running the night, so please put your hands together. And I'm also supposed to remind you to please silence your phones until we're done. But please put your hands together and show some love for Justine Manhart.
Hello, everybody. As Ricardo said, my name is Justine Maynard. My pronouns are she. Her. And hello. So hello and welcome to our Transgender Day Remembrance event. As I said, my name is Justine. I'm a volunteer, one of the group facilitators here at the center. The Transgender Day of Remembrance is the day when we all come together to honor the brothers, sisters, and siblings that we have lost to anti-trans violence and hate, and those that we've lost in silence without ever knowing their stories. To remember and celebrate their lives and accomplishments, and to mourn their passing. Tonight we celebrate those lives through the art mural. There will be an open mic period where you can share a eulogy, poetry, or words of encouragement, followed by a memorial reading of the names of those we have lost. Now, it is more important than ever to come together and to take solace in our community. We've lost many friends and members of our community, but their legacy lives on. A legacy to continue to fight and to press on, to strive for the day that we no longer need these memorials, because we have won our right to exist peacefully and authentically. Tonight we are here to honor not just the lives that we have lost, but to remember their stories, who they were, who they loved, and who they aspired to be. We have gathered to remember that they are not just names on a list. They are our history, our legacy, and why we fight for equality and acceptance. We are here to learn dozens more reasons to not give up until we stamp out the mistreatment and transphobia that stole their light from this world. to learn many more reasons to love the person sitting next to you and to cherish every day of your life. There will never be another light like yours or those we have lost. So for those we have lost, we must burn brightly for them, for yourself, and for those that follow us. Please join me in a moment of silence. Thank you all for taking that moment of silence with us. Now is the time to show our power and our pride with our voice. I've invited members of our community to share some words with us, so please join me in welcoming first Nicolette, whose pronouns are she, her.
Thank you, Justine. So, hi everyone. I'm one of the other facilitators for the TGNC group here. And I wrote this poem in dedication to Cachet Henderson, somebody that I never met, but somebody who taught me a lot about where my heart is. It's called Evermore. Final kiss shall come to soothe, but reason where and when delude. Its seasons, sun and sky so sweet, the brightest joy our lips will meet. For nothing lasts, it isn't meant, yet still our hearts speak malcontent. When those who live inside it wane, and we endure their sharpest pain. We curse the air, the moon, the dirt. We cannot set to words our hurt. We wish for nothing more than time. One breath, one touch, one last goodbye. So cruel we see our pleas denied, our hopes refused, relief declined. So broken does our center rest, so heavy, weighing on our chests. Then what? How do we cauterize? How do we cope and mend and rise? How do we hope and laugh and dream when weary grows a mind that grieves? When half a heart is all that's left, and misery parades its heft, how do we make whole such a void to savor life's so fleeting joy? We speak their name, we hold their light, we shine it where we need their might. We give their smiles to all we see, and give their wisdom out for free. And where distress inside corrupts, one smell, one sight, one sound, one touch, one memory recalled will cleanse. Their spark held close is how we mend. For nothing lasts, it isn't meant. Despair need not be permanent. As roses bloom from crumbled earth, so too our souls the past has birthed. Should we be strong enough to hold and bring forth their best parts in bold, and show the world who we love for, their hearts can live here evermore. Thank you.
Thank you, Nicolette. Next up, we have M, whose pronouns are they, them.
Hi, my name's M, and this is a poem called Loving a Trans Man. Loving a trans man means loving someone not quite there. I mean, he's there, but he's still concealed behind a voice and body not his, but someone else's. His spirit took a wrong turn on the way in. So I love the hymn now, the hymn for a voice drop and second puberty and lines on the chest.
Thank you, Em. Next up, we have Cheyenne, whose pronouns are she, her.
apologize if my voice is a little shaky or like vaguely cold. This poem is untitled. You were just as beautiful as the day you were born. You were just as beautiful as the day you were born. I never really knew you, not until that day. The day you opened your eyes and had something to say. I saw you, you know, that smile you held. The joy cracked like lightning as you told me how your name was spelled. I remember how you stood, your hands once behind your back, now stretched to the horizons, holding the sky like a rack. I hugged you and dressed you in ways that I never knew I could have had from a child, or at the very least from you. But as the clock wound down and our time ran away, never could I have foreseen all the things they'd say. Vile words like black magic, villainous and twisted, drained away your pure heart like it never existed. The day they took you, they robbed our small house blind. They could take you from your bed and clothes and leave nothing behind. I'll never forget it. The last things that we said. You asked me how my day had gone, and I said, without a shred of decency or kindness was given on that day. But all you had to say to me, it'll be okay. I still see you now, lying here in front of me, and all I can ask myself is together where we'll be. I see you're just as beautiful as the day you were born. I know you're still as wonderful as the day that we were torn. You'd have wanted me to try, to keep going in your name. I love the life we found within you, and the person you became. I will march on, no matter what the cost. We can never afford to forget that which we have lost.
Thank you, Cheyenne. And our last poet reader for this evening is Z, whose pronouns are they, them.
Hi everyone, this is Monarch. They say we shapeshift like the monsters in movies. Make that their excuse for killing the unknown. But if we destroyed all the cocoons before they became monarchs, then who would spread their wings and fly? If Galileo never would have been born, who would have discovered the stars? They put a gun to the heads of those who are different, not realizing that killing us will urge death by complacency, destroying a civilization, that the survivors will remember our pronouns and weep, for they did not listen. So let us mourn those who grow wings and never had the chance to fly. Let us mourn those who are who they say they are, and though many never believed them to be. Let us mourn the unknown shown to us. They say we shapeshift like the monsters in movies, but in the end it is us that shape the future of the world. Thank you.
Thank you, Z. And thank you again to everyone who shared. At this time, we'd like to open up the floor to anyone who would like to speak or say some words about today. We do have another poem that was submitted. The author did not want to come up and read it themselves, but they asked me to read it on their behalf. So this is by Junior, whose pronouns are he, they. Violence is a nasty thing. It can plant seeds of hate into one's soul. It tears those we love out of this world, shattering them into nothing but memories. And the worst thing, the violence. Born out of misguided hate, beliefs that are lies. Upends one's life, shattering one's existence with words, fists, bullets. It is all because of fear or misbelief that we are not people, that we are anomalies, glitches in the system of this not-so-perfect world, all because we are not normal, or whatever is classified normal in this messed up world. But never do they stop to think, as they fire a bullet, beat someone until they're hardly recognizable, tear down with words that we are humans too. They don't stop to think that they are shattering someone's life, ending their rightful existence. They don't stop to think how their victims' families suffer, don't stop to realize or think about what if that was them, on the receiving end of that life-changing bullet, on what if they got torn ruthlessly out of existence, just as they are doing to others. How it would affect their families, because in the end, they could be too. Because just as they ruthlessly kill, they could be ruthlessly torn out of existence too. But they don't realize nor care, which leaves us in somber remembrance of beautiful, innocent lives lost. And then if anybody else would like to come up and say a few words, now would be the time.
I didn't know any trans people until maybe a year and a half ago. It was such a lonely existence. Being stuck in the middle of nowhere, not knowing anyone around you that you could really relate to. When I found people like me, there are so many, there's countless words. I could spew them all. I could read from a dictionary and find every single one for you. But none will ever really sum up the magic of knowing someone. People are so incredibly beautiful. And tonight we're here because people aren't a thing anymore. We lost people. Even though we have lost people, we can't give up. We're here not just because we lost them, but because we need to remember that there's still a future. Whether it's here, in the middle of nowhere, or in whatever magical land is ahead of us. So long as we're together, we'll be okay.
Hello again. So, as one of the facilitators of the group, when I hate to bring it up, but when the election results came back, and a lot of us were hurting, a lot of us were wondering what to do, we were looking at each other in complete disbelief, screaming at the top of our lungs. One of the things that kept coming up quite frequently was, what can I do with this? This is so large compared to me. There's like this mountain or wall that I feel like I can't touch, I can't do anything with. I've heard people say, I'm not a soldier, I'm not a freedom fighter, I'm not a revolutionary. I don't think that I have the strength to stand up for this. So how do I fight? What do I do? And I've reminded quite a few people that just existing, just knowing who you are and keeping hold of who you are, that's an act of defiance. That's, even if it's just out of spite, if that's all you have left is just to survive, to say, F you, I'm going to exist and you can't take me away from me. That's enough. Anything else beyond that is wonderful, but not required. So my part in this, I'm trying to do a lot of things to get more community engagement, get the center out there, find ways to get our face in front of the public, our name in front of the public, so that people know who we are. But if all you can do is just keep who you are, that's enough to fight this. So I hope that you'll stand with me and continue to fight this by being who you are.
And just my own thoughts. We've always existed. People tried to get rid of us for years. We're still here.
Mm-hmm.
They can get rid of us now. All right. So thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for sharing your thoughts and your words. This time, we'd like to read the names of those we've lost this year. So, can I have Katrina, pronouns she, her, Mero, he, they, Kristen, she, her, Cheyenne, she, her, and Jax, they, them, to the stage for the reading of the names, please.
Kitty Monroe, January 1st, she was killed at age 43. Sasha Williams, January 26th, she was killed at age 36. Africa Paria Garcia, February 2nd, she was killed at age 25. Nex Benedict, February 8th, they were killed at age 16. Christabella Bella Remy Glock, February 17th, she was killed at age 32.
Righteous Torrance, T.K. Hilshay, February 29th. He was killed at age 35. Reina Hernandez, March 8th. She was killed at age 54. Diamond Cherish Brigman, March 16th. She was killed at age 36. Alex Franco, March 18th. He was killed at age 21. Maraxis Medina, March 20th. She was killed at age 24. Yella Clark, April 2nd. They were killed at age 45.
T. Arnold, April 7th. He was killed at age 36. Nevaeh River Goddard, April 10th. They were killed at age 17. Star Brown, April 19th. She was killed at age 28. Andrea Doria dos Passos, April 22nd. She was killed at age 37. Hida B, May 3rd. She was killed at age 46. And Jaslyn Johnson, May 6th. She was killed at age 18.
TDOR Thomas, May 7th. She was killed at age 17. Michelle Henry, May 15th. She was killed at age 25. Liar Kaylee Tsai, June 22nd. She was killed at age 35. Polly Likens, June 23rd. She was killed at age 14. M. Tapia, June 23rd, and she was killed at age 52. Kenji Spurgeon, July 1st. They were killed at age 23.
Shannon Boswell, July 5th. She was killed at age 30. Monique Brooks, July 19th. She was killed at age 49. Dylan Gurley, July 24th. She was killed at age 20. Vanity Chanel Williams, August 3rd. She was killed at age 34. Ty Lathan, August 4th. She was killed at age 24.
Red, also known as Barty, September 8th, she was killed at 25. Kasim Omar, September 6th, she was killed at 29. Hani Daniels, October 3rd, she was killed at 37. San Coleman, October 19th, she was killed at 48 years old. Let us never forget our fellow Milwaukee siblings who were killed through violence. Cache Henderson, February 26, 2023. She was killed at age 31. Regina Maya Allen, October 29th, 2022. She was killed at age 35. Brazil Johnson, June 15th, 2022. She was killed at age 28. Toy Davis, July 16th, 2022. She was killed at age 34. Last but not least, Diedrich Cross, September 25th, 2022. They were killed at age 28.
Thank you. A lot of names on that list. So, thank you to everybody who volunteered to read poetry, read names, who helped bring this together. Especially thank you to Z, who was very big in helping to plan this. And thank you all for being here today for this. Before we end the formal part of the evening, we do have a community mural that is on the wall just outside the room here. I invite everybody to participate and add their contribution. We have provided the canvas and the art supplies, and this will be up for the remainder of 2024. And then everyone is invited to stay and hang out with us. We do have some refreshments, browse the library, and on behalf of the Milwaukee LGBT Community Center and the Transgender Non-Conforming Support Group, we would really like to thank you for spending this time with us. So thank you all for coming.
Please practice some self-care as you continue throughout commencement. I know today is not easy for a lot of people. Maybe practice self-care and give your neighbor a break.
Index to that? So I decided
We were drinking moonshine and watching Rocky Horror, and that turned into such a deep conversation.
I left my sandwich, I left my dinner at work.
Whichever.
All right, everybody. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for watching the ceremony here. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream now. I'm going to try and come back on here a little later this evening. Depending on how tired I am.
She doesn't come home and tell me about
Everybody have a wonderful day.
support
Love you all.
members,
Thank you
because
for
that would be
participating. And to the trans brothers and sisters out there, stay strong. You got this. Love you all. Talk to you next time.
But just, I'm very close with Justine, so we have like a very close friend.